NCIS fans are no strangers to hidden details, callbacks, and subtle nods that pay tribute to past seasons and beloved characters. But Season 22, Episode 13, titled Monsoon, may have delivered one of the most cleverly disguised Easter eggs in the show's long history. This blink and you miss it moment wasn't just a simple reference, it was a tribute wrapped in nostalgia, hidden within the gripping case that the team was trying to solve. For longtime viewers, the Easter egg may have felt familiar without them even realizing why. But for the most dedicated NCIS aficionados, especially those who have followed the series from its earliest days, Episode 13 contained a subtle yet powerful nod to a moment that shaped the entire series. So, what was the Easter egg? And how does it connect to NCIS lore in a way that adds even more depth to the show's history? Let's break it all down. The case in Episode 13, a stormy investigation. The episode centered on a perplexing case involving a U.S. Navy petty officer found dead in his car, seemingly having drowned despite there being no bodies of water nearby. The team quickly discovered that his death was linked to a mysterious break-in at a naval base, one that had occurred during the height of a torrential rainstorm that left the streets flooded. With Palmer and Knight heading out to analyze the crime scene while battling the heavy rain, Torres and Parker stayed behind to dig into the petty officer's past. Soon, the investigation took an unexpected turn when forensic evidence revealed that the victim had recently been in possession of a highly classified document, one that had been reported missing from the base. What followed was a fast-paced, high-stakes unraveling of a conspiracy that went deeper than anyone initially expected. But amidst all the suspense and action, there was a seemingly minor moment in the bullpen that carried a hidden significance, a moment that only eagle-eyed fans would truly appreciate. The Easter egg, a callback to Kate Todd. In a quieter scene, just as the team was piecing together the case's key details, McGee was seen typing up a report on his computer. Behind him, prominently displayed on his desk, was a seemingly innocuous sticky note. But when zoomed in, the words on the note became clear. Coffee, 8 a.m., meet at the bench. At first glance, it looked like just another reminder scribbled down amidst McKee's organized chaos. But for fans who remember the earlier seasons, this note carried a deeply emotional connection. It was a direct callback to Kate Todd, the team's beloved agent who was tragically killed in Season 2. The phrase, meet at the bench, was an unmistakable reference to a Season 2 moment between Kate and Tony DiNazzo. In the episode Forced Entry, Kate jokingly told Tony that if he wanted to talk to her about something serious, they should meet at the bench. It became a running joke between them, an inside reference about their unspoken camaraderie and teasing partnership. But beyond the humor, the bench itself became a symbol of loss and remembrance. Following Kate's death at the hands of Ari Haswari, Gibbs was seen in Kill Ari, Part 1, silently sitting on that very bench, lost in thought. The image of him there, mourning the loss of his team member, became one of the most heart-wrenching moments in NCIS history. Now, in Season 22, this tiny note on McKee's desk served as a hidden tribute to the team's past, an unspoken acknowledgement that those who were lost are never truly forgotten. Why this Easter egg matters. NCIS has always done an exceptional job of weaving in nods to its past, whether through subtle props, dialogue, or even guest appearances from former cast members. But this particular Easter egg carried an especially poignant weight. For one, it showed that McGee, one of the last remaining team members from the early seasons, still carries pieces of the past with him. Though he doesn't often speak about Kate, Ziva, Tony, or even Gibbs, moments like this remind us that their impact on his life hasn't faded. Furthermore, the placement of the note in this specific episode was no accident. Monsoon was an episode that revolved around a flood, a thematic parallel to Season 2's SWAK, in which Tony was hospitalized after being exposed to a deadly virus. That episode was one of the strongest examples of Kate's care for Tony, as she sat by his bedside, refusing to leave him even when she was terrified for his life. By tying these elements together, the writers crafted a deeply layered tribute, one that honored both Kate's past and McKee's journey, all while subtly reinforcing the show's long-standing theme of found family. The fans' reactions, a mix of nostalgia and emotion. Once eagle-eyed viewers started picking up on the hidden Easter egg, social media erupted with discussions. Some longtime fans immediately recognized the reference, while others needed a second or third watch to catch the significance.